Welcome to Skills with Santosh. This is the Royal Enfield Adventure Riding Tutorial Series. This one is about standing position. It's how to get the best out of your motorcycle with the best body position so you can ride further, faster and safer. Now with adventure riding, you're going to be tackling rough tracks, bumps, holes and washouts. It's no use doing that sat down, otherwise you'll end up an inch shorter by the end of the trip and you won't be able to have full control of the motorcycle. You're going to need to learn how to stand up properly. So the three basic principles of a good standing position start with having your weight down through your feet. Not squeezed into the tank, not on your bum, down through your feet. Next, we need to lose height from our hips, like a good squat position. Finally, we want light hands on the bars and 2 fingers covering the controls so that any moment we can grab hold of them and get the bike under control.
The standing position on the motorcycle is very important, especially because adventure, and you need to assume the position which is basically a deadlift, where you activate all your big muscles and the tiny muscles, including your core. And this is achieved only when you basically assume the deadlift position which you're talking about.
The Royal Enfield engineers have worked really hard on the ergonomics of this bike to make riding in a standing position as comfortable as possible. When you're in this position, your hands should be light on the bars, and if you have to turn your wrists slightly to get your fingers on the levers, then that's fine. My head ends up somewhere over the handlebars and my eyes are focused out in the distance, and I'm constantly scanning the trail so I can pick the best line through stuff. When I want to steer the bike, I use the foot pegs to push the bike left and right, and that's what does all our steering. Now the best way to practice your basic standing position is with the bike on the centre stand, static. You want to be looking roughly like our friend Santosh here. Now, once you've mastered it static, start riding around on a smooth trail, shifting up and down the gears and getting used to accelerating and braking. The middle of Delhi traffic is not the place to be trying this. Find somewhere quiet with lots of space. Now when you accelerate, don't be surprised that the bike goes faster. Preempt it by shifting your weight slightly forward. Likewise, when you're braking, shift your weight back before you get on the brakes. Get used to these transitions and moving around on the bike, and you'll find you're able to react to stuff on the trail far more easily. A good standing position is the core of everything else off-road. If you get that right and you get your body used to being in that position, you'll find that every obstacle you hit becomes easier and easier. Spend time, practice this, video yourself, and you can check back to see if you're getting it right. Now the only way to get better at this is to practice. So head out into the hills, spend some time learning it, and we'll see you there. Have fun.